It is the last week of the regular season for high school football, and there's not a better way to head into the postseason. A huge game tonight at Central Catholic, and that is where we join Sports 18's Rob Hughes and Andrew Pogar this midday. Hey, guys.
Hey, Dustin, no doubt about it. West Lafayette making the short trip to Central Catholic tonight. A huge game. It's a battle of unbeatens. It's a battle of top-ranked teams in the state in their respective classes. And, Andrew, you know it's a big game because we are literally surrounded by 300-plus students.
You know, indeed, Rob, but this place is a little quiet right now. CC, I can't hear you guys. Get it going.
I can barely hear myself think. Hey, we talked to some former players of this rivalry. There's some big ones. Obviously, you guys are familiar with Danny Anthrop. On Westside's part, they're pretty familiar with Maurice Woodard. We talked to them earlier this week to get their thoughts on the rivalry.
How badly did you want to beat them when you were across the field from them?
Oh, that was the only thing we had in mind, and conversely, that's the only thing they had in mind. And unfortunately, one person's got to come on top. The farther you get away from it, the more you appreciate both sides of it and what it brings to both teams, both programs, and the whole community.
Yeah, it's a lot more competitive. You could tell everyone's leaving it on the line out there. With CC, you know, it's always going down to the wire, and it's going to be a gritty game to the end. Every year, you know, it's a big game, usually for conference or you're both undefeated or something like that, and there's a lot of pride on the line. And you know the stakes, so you're just more prepared and ready to go.
I remember they were all hard-fought battles. They were fun, a lot of people there, cool atmosphere. And I just remember my senior year, getting it done on senior night. I just talked to a couple guys and just said have fun out there and cherish it.
I think around midday our teachers just gave up and completely forgot about classes, and we just kind of sat and got ready for the game. But one of the greatest experiences of my life. I really can't describe how big it was because there were people tailgating while we were still in school, and it was just a great atmosphere.
You just heard from some former players. Now it's time to hear from the coach. Joining us, Central Catholic head coach Kevin O'Shea.
How about this, though? This surrounding it. Is this crazy? Have you seen this before?
Yeah, they're not in class right now. They're out there having a good time.
Well, this game, obviously, you know, there's a lot of buildup, a lot of hype, as you can see literally surrounding you. The school is literally behind you. West Lafayette, what scares them the most about their team?
Offensively, they're very, very good. They've got a fantastic quarterback, runs their offense very well. They've scored a lot of points this year, and you know, it's going to be a challenge for our top-ranked defense.
You got a little less than 7 hours until kickoff. Just how excited are you for this game tonight?
I'm excited. It's you know, for us right now, we're trying to win a conference championship, and you know, these guys can be excited. I want my guys to be you know, to be calm and be under control going into this ball game, not let the emotion carry them too much.
Easier said than done, right? How do you manage? I mean, we're 7 hours from kickoff. I imagine there hasn't been the highest level of productivity at school today. How do you manage the anticipation for your guys, both away after school, too?
Well, I'll tell you what, there really was a lot of productivity at our school last night and this morning. Our seniors kind of took care of the hallways and whatnot.
Okay.
They had a blast with that. But, you know, after the ball game, the kids are going to do what they do. You know, we're going to keep our same routine. We're going to do things the same way. And, you know, hopefully that, you know, we can end up with a win tonight.
We saw him play a little bit last week against Rensselaer Central, but without divulging too much, what's the plan for quarterback Avery Denhart?
Hopefully he's on target and throwing the ball well.
There you go.
Hey, Coach. Hey, that's it from Coach O'Shea. Of course, we got to hear from both sides of the rivalry. Coach Shane Fry joins our own Ruben Juarez next when we come back.